friends. My name is Meredith, and today we're going to read a book all about family. And this one is called Stella Brings the Family. And it is written by Miriam B. Schiffer and illustrated by Holly Clifton Brown. And I see some of Stella's family here and even more of Stella's family on the back here. And I wonder where Stella is bringing her family to. Let's read the book and find out. With a hug goodbye, Stella dashed to her cubby and raced to her spot. Mrs. Abbott had a surprise for the class. We're going to have a celebration for Mother's Day, she said, and each of you can invite a special guest. Jonathan and Leon said they'd invite their moms. Carmen was sure her mama would come. But Stella had two dads. Everyone else had a mother. Howie had two. Stella would be the only one without a mother at the Mother's Day party. That afternoon, Stella and her clay stared at each other. The next day, Stella worried about the party when she should have been worrying about other things. All week, Stella's appetite was gone. "What's wrong, Stella?" Jonathan asked. I have no mother to bring for the Mother's Day celebration." "No mother?" asked Leon. "But who packs your lunch like my mom does for me?" "Daddy knows just what I like," said Stella. "The problem isn't lunch. It's that I have no mother to bring for the Mother's Day party." "No mother?" asked Howie. "But who reads you bedtime stories like my mothers do for me?" "Daddy and Papa read stories to me," said Stella. "But who kisses you when you are hurt?" Carmen asked. "Well, that's a long answer," said Stella. "I get lots of kisses when I'm hurt, either from Papa or Daddy or Nona or Aunt Gloria or Uncle Bruno or Cousin Lucy. But I still have no special guest for Mother's Day." Jonathan asked, "Why don't you invite them all?" "What a wonderful idea," Papa and Daddy said. But Stella wasn't so sure. Now, I noticed when Stella was talking about who gives her a kiss when she's hurt, it sounds like Stella has a lot of people in her life. And also I noticed that when she talks about who makes her lunch or who reads her stories, she talks a lot about her daddy and her papa. And when the teacher invited the class, she said you could bring a special guest. It's called a Mother's Day brunch, but she didn't say you had to bring a mother. So I wonder if Stella could solve this problem. Soon the children were crafting invitations, decorating, and preparing gifts. Stella worked harder than everyone. The big day arrived. Daddy, Papa, Nona, Uncle Bruno, Aunt Gloria, and Cousin Lucy went with Stella to school. She had so many guests. Stella hoped it would be okay. The party was better than Stella had imagined. Howie came with his two moms, and Jonathan brought his grandmother while his mom was away. Stella had the biggest crowd of all. So Mama and Carmen, Mom and Leon, Mommy, Mom and Howie, Mom, Granny and Jonathan, Nona, Daddy, Papa, Stella, Lucy, Uncle Bruno, Aunt Gloria. And it says, "Please come to our party." They squeezed into the story circle and made frames for their art. Stella thought the day was turning out fine. In fact, it was better than fine. Papa was a big hit. Later that day, Mrs. Abbott was worn out. Stella told her not to worry. For Father's Day, she wouldn't bring nearly as many people. Just 2. And then I notice back here, he's wondering who he'll bring for the Father's Day party. But I bet he and Stella can chat, and I bet he can find some other people to bring if he doesn't want to just bring his moms, if he wants to bring other family members. Or he can bring his moms, because you can bring a special guest to the party. Even though it's called Father's Day party, you can bring the special guest. That's part of your family. And there they all are together with their art. And I really like this book because it reminds me that all families are different and all families are good families. Just like we say all bodies are good bodies, all families are good families, no matter how they're structured. So Stella brings the family. She might bring a lot of people for her party. Everyone might bring someone different. And if you were having a party at your school or at your community or in your neighborhood or at your house, who would be the special person you would bring with you? Do you have someone in mind? I know who I would bring if I was having a party or who I'd invite. And I am really glad that today at this book party, we got to be together. So thanks for being here. And I can't wait for our next story adventure. Bye for now. Thanks for watching Story Adventures with Meredith. New videos every week.